Hi, and welcome to part 3 of the Fall Survey Results webcast. The Washington, Saratoga, Warren, Hamilton, Essex, BOCES network team designed surveys to be answered by teachers and administrators throughout the region in the fall of 2011. Data from these surveys will serve as a baseline measure of the region's capacity and efficacy in carrying out the 3 state-defined deliverables for the 2011-12 school year. Those deliverables are the implementation of Common Core standards, data-driven instruction, and evidence-based evaluation. Each survey asked a variety of questions associated with each deliverable area. In most cases, the following slides reflect summarized data from both sets of surveys. Where noted, data shown may only reflect administrative responses. The WSWHE network team will send a subsequent survey to teachers and administrators at the end of the year to capture the progress and growth made in each of the outlined areas of work. This slide gives a quick glimpse at the respondents and where the information found on the remaining slides stems from. It's important to note that this data only reflects responses from about half of the component districts found within the WSWHE BOCES. Responses seen here reflect the priority given in the network team's first round of training in connection to the new evaluation systems. Trainings were focused on administrators prior to the school year starting. Teacher audiences have since been targeted for supplemental training through BOCES, superintendent's days, webcasts, and after-school training sessions. It's also important to note that at the time of this survey, no work had been done with the principal evaluation system, and so the remaining slides are reflective of teacher evaluation system only. The majority of teachers, about 60%, had either no understanding to beginning understanding of the components of a new evaluation system. As mentioned earlier, many more teachers have received training since the survey was administered. Administrators who responded seem to have beginning to competent understanding of the various components found within the new evaluation system. There is need for more clarification as to the considerations that should be made for teachers of students with special needs and/or ELL students. Additionally, administrators seem to lack clarity on the proposed value-added model of student growth. It's important to note again the large difference in teacher understanding versus administrative understanding when looking holistically at the APPR process. Communication and collaboration are key to the success of this evaluation approach. It's imperative that administrators and teachers are clear on expectations and processes so they can work together to achieve effective practices. The majority of administrators who responded had not finalized a contract reflecting the new APPR regulations, although most were in the process of negotiating. Additionally, many administrators could not identify a rubric under consideration for the teacher evaluation. However, of those who could, all noted the Danielson framework as a likely option. Finally, there's been very few decisions made around the Local 20 portion of the teacher APPR. Districts are in the process of exploring options and possible third-party vendors from the state-provided list. The network team continues to provide the region with direction, support, and guidance on all aspects of the teacher and principal evaluations. The majority of administrators responding to the survey will conduct classroom observations individually. Most administrators, about 65%, were comfortable to very comfortable with the components involved in teacher observation. The network team will continue to support administrators in terms of evidence collection and work with the selected rubrics as the year progresses. Within the APPR regulations, administrators are required to gain evidence of teacher effectiveness through multiple measures. From the responses to this survey, it seems as though most of that evidence will come from walkthroughs, portfolios, and/or a goal-setting process. The new evaluation system is about growing teachers' effectiveness in the classroom. Although most teachers and administrators feel their district is equipped to support teachers with identified instructional needs, 10% of teachers are not confident in their district's ability to do so. The network team will continue to work with teachers and administrators as they begin to define and clarify effective instruction and effective teaching practices through the use of selected rubrics. Targeted professional development for areas of need for both groups of teachers as well as individual teachers should stem from this clarification and structured accountability system. There's a noticeable difference between teacher and administrators' belief in the new evaluation system. This speaks to how important the communication and collaboration throughout this process will be. All stakeholders must understand the purpose, rationale, implications, and opportunities within this era of evidence-based evaluation. The state has said over and over again to move as quickly as we can, but as slow as we must when trying to turn these 3 deliverables into a reality during the 2011-12 school year. That's the exact approach that the WSWHE BOCES network team has adopted. Please look for ongoing training sessions around the 3 deliverables for both teacher and administrative audiences. It's our mission to provide targeted professional development built around research-based best practice. Additionally, please encourage your colleagues to be part of our end-of-the-year survey. It's with your honesty and reflection that we can craft our work to best fit your needs. Thank you for your time and energy.